Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, this picture that you're looking at is a home that a cop, an off-duty cop, slammed into this house at 70 miles per hour, severely injuring the two homeowners that live there and killed both of their dogs. This happened last February. The story is just hitting the papers now. You can always tell when a cop is wrong because there's always a huge delay before you see or hear about what was done. So this is the Philadelphia Inquirer, July 30th, 2021. Drunk cop, FOP bar responsible for horrific injuries to Northeast Philly couple, lawsuit says. Anna and her husband, Raymond Wakeman, they were relaxing on their couch, like a lot of people do in their homes. And this Dodge Dart came barreling into their home, driven by a cop under the influence. Look at what he did. He went 70 miles an hour in a residential zone. So he left the bar, and 3 minutes later, this happened. He slammed right into their home. Raymond, 45, was sent flying across the room, while Anna, 53, a mother of three, was suddenly crushed, dragged, and pinned under the vehicle, according to a recent lawsuit. Their injuries were extensive. The couple had to find another place to live. Both of their dogs died as a result of the crash. Those are among the allegations contained in the lawsuit filed in May by the Wakemans against then Philadelphia police officer Gregory Campbell, the alleged driver, and against the FOP bar and a second bar where Campbell is believed to have been drinking that day at a beef and beer fundraiser for families of deceased colleagues. The lawsuit filed in Philadelphia Common Pleas Court details the horrific nature of the crash and alleges that both establishments continued to serve Campbell alcohol after he was visibly intoxicated. It also mentions a previous DUI incident on their property involving a patron of the FOP bar. Campbell, 27, had been they said he reached speeds excess of 70 miles an hour. So he was going past 70 miles an hour. More than twice the posted limit. As he blew through a stop sign, crossed 4 lanes of traffic, and plowed into the Wakeman's home on the other side of the dead-end intersection. At no time did Campbell attempt to slow or otherwise stop at the stop sign, the suit states, adding that Campbell's blood alcohol content was at an outrageous level. Campbell, who joined the Philadelphia police force in March 2018 and had worked in the 14th district in Germantown, was charged with aggravated assault, related offenses. He awaits his preliminary hearing. Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw terminated Campbell after the February 6th crash, calling the case appalling. A family should always feel safe in their home, and yet the actions of this individual shattered that reality, she said in a statement at the time. After the crash, Anna Wakeman was rushed to Jefferson Torresdale Hospital in critical condition with a plethora of injuries, including a broken leg, three fractured, oh wow, a broken leg, 13 fractured ribs, a fractured vertebra, brain bleeding, punctured or collapsed lung, a damaged or ruptured spleen, and injuries to her left ear requiring stitches to reattach, according to the lawsuit. Wow, that jacked her up. Raymond Wakeman suffered less serious injuries to his arm, hand, and leg, and a road rash on his back. Wow. In addition to Campbell, the lawsuit names the FOP 7C Lounge, a members only bar and restaurant inside a union headquarters up the street from the Wakeman home. The suit contends that Campbell was not the first patron of the 7C Lounge to be involved in a DUI related accident at the Wakeman's home. It does not elaborate. The Wakeman's attorney, James Waldenberger, declined to comment. A spokesperson for FOP President John McNespy this week declined to comment on the suit, and the union's attorney did not respond to a request for comment. After the crash, McNespy had described it as an unfortunate incident and said the FOP would cooperate with the investigation. Jane Rowe, a spokesperson for the Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Kratchner, said the office has confirmed that Campbell was at the FOP bar immediately prior to the crash. Also named in the suit, Crispin Tavern, a Northeast Philadelphia bar where Campbell is believed to have been drinking before driving to the FOP lounge. The bar was holding a fundraiser that day for the family of James O'Connor IV, a police corporal who was fatally shot while serving an arrest warrant in Frankfurt last year. An attorney for the bar did not respond to a request for comment. Mm-mm-mm. You know what? I think when cops do this sort of thing, their charges should be even greater because you are out here and part of your job is to enforce the law. So when you start acting as a criminal like this cop did and people end up injured, that woman, she's going to have health problems for the rest of her life now with those kind of injuries. Yeah. Wow. They should get a greater sentence because they should know better. Mm-mm-mm. So the Campbell's civil and criminal attorneys declined to comment. Wow. But y'all, please tell me what you think. These police departments are so corrupt. I know, I believe it was back in either early 2000s or the late 90s. There was a state trooper that was traveling and he was under the influence. He killed a person. He got in an accident and killed the person that was in the other car. And because of who he was, and I think he was pretty high in rank, they tried everything they could to cover this whole thing up. And it was not the first time, from what I understood back then, it was not the first time he was under the influence. It had happened a couple of times, but this final time, he killed someone. So, I mean, these cops do this a lot. They do. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.